With me today is Swami Dharmishthananda Maharaj. Maharaj is heading the Ramakrishna Mission Math Chennai as a manager. So we call them as a manager Maharaj also in the practice. So Maharaj, can you tell me about the Math and the medical unit which Math is running? I came to know that it's a very old, almost 97-year-old, heading toward the centenary. Uh,
Yes, when Swami Vivekananda came here in 1897, Chennai disciples, some of his followers, they asked Swamiji to send somebody so that his work will continue in the Chennai. So accordingly, Swami Ramakrishna came here in the same year, and in course of time, so many activities were started. In 1925, our medical unit was started with few patients with one doctor. So since then, without any interrupted, our medical service is continuing nearly now 97 years. Shortly, it is going to be 100 years. So behind this continuous service, there are so much of people who have given their best, they sacrificed their time. Many well-wishers, they gave their donation, and lakhs of people benefited every year. Even during the Corona time also, so much of service, especially in 2000, maybe 16, 17, when flood was there, Chennai flood was there, more than 1 month our team of doctors and volunteers served so much. So every year approximately more than 3 lakhs people are benefited through this service. And we have got all the latest equipment which in the major cities, main hospital will be having.
Maharaj just look very humble outside the medical unit, but I've seen all the latest, machines are available. So
Yeah.
can you tell us what are the, area where medical services being provided to the poors?
Especially because being a big city, we are able to get very good doctors, specialists. To mention a few, from Apollo Hospital, Chennai itself, we are having about 12 to 13 doctors. They come once in a week, twice in a week for free service. So when such a big doctors are coming, they want all the equipments and the investigation things should be a very standard like Apollo Hospital. For that purpose, we keep upgrading our equipments once in a 3 or 4 years. So in the lab section, we have got very good machine, the ultrasound scan, X-ray, digital X-ray we have got, very latest physiotherapy unit we have got, and all the more for the women welfare, we are having the digital mammogram. So we do either free of cost or very minimum, sir, 100 rupees we charge.
For the cancer patient, Maharaj?
Yes, detecting all the early cancer.
It's especially, I have seen it's for the breast cancer for the women, it is being installed.
That. For that purpose only, and the generous people gave donation for this also. All the equipment we get from the well-wisher donation, as a donation. So with this, we are in humble way, we are trying to serve the people. Though appearing from outside, small thing, when people entering inside, they will come to know that all the facilities are available either free of cost or very cheap minimum cost. So that is the one great thing. It's a grace of God, we are able to do it nearly 100 years.
So Maharaj, I've seen in your dental units, all the latest, machines are available, technologies are available. What I've seen, there's a round, I don't know what it is called, round, X-ray is there, and root canal facility is also available, and the numbers of doctors are equally good. So can you throw some light on this dental unit? I was really interested in knowing about it.
Yes. Earlier it was with one chair we started the things, but now we have got more than 4 chairs with all the about 5-6 doctors are coming, all the expert doctors. We do all the dental procedures, right from extraction up to root canal and even the implantation, everything we do. It is compared to outside, Maybe if it outside is 1,000 rupees, we do it for 100 rupees or 200 rupees. Only the material cost we collect from the common people. But for poor people, we do free of cost also. So this is the special, because due to good doctors are available here and good donation we are getting, we are able to give the best service to the people in dental field also.
Maharaj, I want to know how long you are heading the medical unit. Before joining MUT as a manager, you were heading the medical unit.
Yes, right
And
from 2009, I am associated with the dispensary. More than 10 years I was there, and I could see a lot of support, and that led us to improve all the facilities in various manner.
so I want to know, you have started a rural project also, like Meyyur area, on the 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. So can you throw some light, because I personally visited the place. I saw there is a lot of development occurred, not just in terms of medical benefit, in terms of other social and educational benefits. So I just want you to
Yes, just to tell the exact thing, about 25 years ago, there appeared in a newspaper that particular this the Meyyur Village which you are mentioning, that mentioning that in this particular village about there were few boys and girls, they appeared for 10th examination, and nearly 70 80 out of the 70 80 only one person could pass out. And hearing about this news, the people approached us. So in our this area there is no education facility, and availability of teacher tuition is very poor. Can you do something? So immediately, previously our son Gautam Nanji agreed for the things. So long ago we started small tuition center over there. So with the help of the local people, we are able to give good education to them. So in 3 years they are able to pass more than 70% of the people. Then it became nearly 95-98% pass. Even now our tuition is going on there. So I visited once, just I saw the things, and there was no healthcare facility there. So people requested us. So we don't have any healthcare facility. Many people they die, even snake bite, and many people they do not know. Suddenly they say that I am having some problem, and in no time they die. So then we thought of having 1 or 2 medical camps. So when we came to know through the medical camps, we started medical camp, monthly medical camp. We started first month. Then we came to know there are so many people are suffering from hypertension and diabetes, and they do not know they are having that disease, because the particular area people, they never came out of their village for more than 100 years. So that was the thing. Then we tried to make them understand that there are medicines are available. Through this medicine you will be able to, you can cure yourself and you can live long. So we have to convince them to take the medicine. Initially they are not ready to take the medicine. They are not believing in that also. Though it is only 50 kilometers away from Chennai, but they are completely cut off from the mainstream. Then seeing their condition, we started doing more camps. So weekly camps were started. Many people were given medicine. The death rate has come down. And later on we interacted with the women there. They said, so we are suffering so much, the lack of job opportunity and so much of harassment from the drunkard husbands. So we are not able to educate our children and the young girls. So can you do something? They asked us. Then we discussed with them. Then slowly in a rented place we started a small tailoring institute along with medical and tuition. So with the help of our supporters, we started with the 10 machines and we trained them with the best teacher tailoring. In 4 months they became the teachers. So then free machines were given to them for their livelihood. Then our service continued. Then finally we saw we are coming here and doing something, and again we going back. So if we are able to do something permanently here, then the whole village will come up. So accordingly, discussion with our Swamijis, we hired a house and permanently our volunteers started staying there. Then the thought came, why not we have our own center there in a bigger way. So then we approached the BPCL, Bharat Petroleum. Then the chairman, Sri Varadarajan, was there. He happened to be one of our student of Vivekananda College. He encouraged us to do it. Samji, we will try to help you, just whatever purpose we do. So then we just started talking to people, and through some government and local people, we could acquire some land there, and we built the whole building there. So that building has become a multi-purpose building. In that particular one building, we do all the medical camp, children's education, tailoring, women empowerment, and so many things we started doing.
I've seen the feeding to the old and poor ladies is also being done there.
There is a very big village, maybe more than 10,000 population. There are neglected, destitutes are there, and no means for their survival. So seeing them, we started giving them annadana, sufficient for 2 times. So that has been started about 3 years ago. We started this. Seeing the earlier we used to give them some biscuits and others, now we give them sufficient food for their livelihood, and we give every year 2-3 new clothes we give to those people. And for the children also we give new clothes, all the education materials, computer training, even we give them laptop for their personal use. So when the 10 years ago, nearly 10 years ago, our small institute started a computer center. Now those children have come up well. Now they are, through our help, they are studying physiotherapy and nursing assistant. So many courses they are studying. As a small girls, they came here today. They started earning their own thing, higher education.
So Maharaj, one thing I experienced there, like due to the exposure of the children to the urban people, like the volunteers, they have become very confident. They interact so freely with the outsiders.
Yeah.
So do mission try to imbibe any value systems or any confidence building measure among these young children?
Yes. This is the right from the beginning. That is the thing we are trying to do it. So we take on the children, though they are not exposed to the mainstream. First thing is that taking Swamiji's message, that you can do anything and everything. So you have got all the potential to come up well like any other children in the city. So initially they were hesitant to come out for this purpose, but later on, through our continuous effort, volunteer, people started coming and mixing with us. Then help came from all the quarters, especially from the Chennai IIT, Madras IIT. Students started going there and trying to teach the village students about science and technology, and in time they become every week they to take class there. And even the 1 or 2 occasions they brought all the children to the IIT and showed them all the things, and that created an enthusiasm in the children. And now they are more free with all the outside people, and our volunteers, doctors are constantly in touch with them, and online classes are going on. So it's all due to the effort of all the volunteers. Credit goes to the good volunteers.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you for sharing with us all these noble work of the mission. Okay, this is your Meyyur's pamphlet. Thank you. This is Madhvi Shri from Chennai, Ramakrishna Mission Math.